Hi, this is another indie author question from my Q&A video, which I pinned to the top of my profile. If you want to ask any questions about being an indie author, about making money from your books, or about how I make money from my books and how I do it with advertising and marketing, let me know in that Q&A video pinned to the top of this. Okay, this is a question from Paul Templeton. He's saying, "You're great at this, so I want to learn from the best." Thank you very much. What makes a good promotional video here on TikTok? I've tried several different approaches. Okay, Paul, there's a thing that I've spoken about, given a talk about this in Ireland this year at the kind of publishing show, and it's something called hook, story, close. And this is for videos that are between 60 and 90 seconds long. They could be shorter, but probably 60 to 90 seconds. So that's all you're thinking about, just up to 90 seconds at the very most. So that's not a bad thing to do. So the hook side of it, you want to hook the viewer in with a good headline. So I'm going to give you an example of what I used. It took me 27 years to write this book. That's a good hook because it questions. If people are going to question it, I said, why did it take 27 years to write this book? What 27 years, my God. So that's a good hook to hook people in. Now you come to the story. Now there's three parts to the story. The first is the connection to your audience. You want to connect with your audience as quickly as possible in a video, and you're going to do that straight after you've given them the hook. And my example here is, because I didn't have the confidence and I'd written 60,000 words and I just felt it was really, really rubbish and I scrapped it and I was just feeling really down about it. Everybody connects with that because they connect with a lack of confidence. Everybody's felt like that at some point in their life. So that's the connection side of the story. The next part is the resolution side of the story. Okay, you went through all that. You went through the kind of lack of confidence and you got over it. What is the resolution? So in my example, I said, now I've written 8 books in this series and I've got them out there now, which is amazing. So I wrote 8 books in 3 years. That's the resolution side of the story. And then the log line, that's the next part of the story. So you give a very brief overview of what your kind of story is about or what your book is about. So I said, The Witch of Scotland is about a male student from Glasgow who discovers he is a witch, and he discovers he is from a long line of witches, and he has to use his power for the good of the world. That's kind of quick log line, that's just off the top of my head. And then the last part is a close. So very soft close, it's not a hard close. Soft close is whereby you're just saying, if you want to check these out on Amazon, The Witches of Scotland is available on Amazon just now, and you can check out. I'd love to know what you think. And that's it. Hook, story, close, up to 90 seconds, and try that. Try different variations, try different kind of hooks if you've got loads.